Yo-ho! Now this sorry sight deserves a little bit of explanation. You, the faithful captain, and your first mate Flora Byrne, and your bosun Hamadou, found Ching Shi's boat to be abandoned. Left with only the knowledge that a coded map lay hidden on the beach, and that its contents would lead you to the blue diamond of the crown of France.
We traveled all the way to Port Royal, Jamaica, and now this? Do you see the map anywhere?
I found it. This one's gonna take a bit of work, Captain?
Not to fear, Flora. I know someone who's well versed in figuring out this kind of stuff.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Satula, and I teach kindergarten at the New Apex Academy in East Cleveland, Ohio. I'm here today to talk to you about prediction, or making a good guess based off of context clues in a reading. So today we are going to read a selection, and then we are going to fill out a prediction chart. But before we start reading, let's take a look at our prediction chart and think of what we need to know while we are reading, or what we need to pay attention to while we're reading. So the first thing in our prediction chart is that we're going to identify a big event or a cliffhanger. The cliffhanger or a big event is something that leaves the character of the book in a difficult situation. Number two, we're going to list clues. So these clues are going to be things that are going to help us to make a prediction of what's going to happen next in the story. In our third column, we are going to list the things that might happen next. And then finally, in our fourth column, we're going to make a meaningful prediction based on the evidence that we have. So keeping these things in mind, let's go ahead and begin our reading. Pay attention as we are reading so that you can fill in your chart when we are done. Jack's little brother loved to play with different types of toys. He usually played with his cars. Sometimes he played with an airplane. But he really loved his sailboat the most. He wished he could play with his sailboat in some water. So I'm going to stop right there because I know that that's a really good context clue. I know that Jack wants to play with his sailboat in some water. That might help me make a prediction later on. One day he heard some thunder in the distance and saw a rain cloud overhead. It was raining. Big bro, I'm going outside, he said excitedly. Jack shouted back, take the umbrella, little brother. So I'm going to stop there once again. I know that it started to rain. I'm pretty sure that left him in a difficult situation because he wanted to go outside, but it left him in a difficult situation. So that is going to be our big event or our cliffhanger of this selection. So Jack's brother grabbed the umbrella and just one toy. He was grinning ear to ear as he ran outside, and he turned his umbrella upside down. All right, that's the end of our selection. So let's think of some other things that we have to help us fill in our prediction chart to make that awesome prediction of what will happen next. They said in the selection that Jack told his brother to take an umbrella on your walk. He also, we read in the selection, only grabbed an umbrella and just one toy. So I know by looking at our cliffhanger, our list of clues from the selection, now I can fill in number 3 of things that might happen next. So Jack might go for a walk in the rain with his umbrella. That's a great possibility. It's a good prediction. Or maybe the wind, maybe the wind blows his umbrella and his boat away. That might also be something that happens because he's going outside. It's rainy and windy. You just never know what will happen. Or maybe the one toy that Jack took outside with him was the toy boat. So these are all things that might happen next. Let's take a look at our answer choices and read them. Using your answer choices and our prediction chart that we have made, think about what is the best prediction for this story of what will happen next. Your first answer selection is that Jack used the umbrella to keep his toy car dry. Your second selection is that Jack kept his boat under, Your second selection is that Jack kept his boat dry under his umbrella. Your last answer selection is that Jack turned his umbrella over to collect rain and play with his boat. I know that you're going to use all the evidence that we filled in our prediction chart with to complete your mission and make an awesome prediction. Don't forget to do your best.
Flora and Hamadou have a large task ahead of them. Ching Shi has coded this parchment's contents so that no one else can read them. But you and your crew must decipher this message in order to locate the king's most precious jewel.
Small fries, love. We can do this.
Yo-ho!